ladies, welcome to Life, Health, and Success Made Simple. My name is Coach Cailah, and in this episode, I'm going to teach you the top 7 ways to speed up your metabolism starting today. But before we jump in, girls, I want you to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that bell icon so that you'll be notified every time that I either go live or I post another amazing video with content that you need to hear. Alright girls, so why is it so important to boost your metabolism? Well, first up, let's get into what metabolism actually is. Metabolism is a term that describes all of the life-sustaining chemical reactions that happen in our body. So the faster we can get our metabolism to operate, it requires energy. Therefore, the more metabolism, the more calories that we burn in trying to speed up our metabolism. So the faster your metabolism works, the more calories you burn, and the faster that you burn those calories. So girls, how do you know if you even have a slow metabolism? Well, here are a few ways that you can kind of take and figure it out, right? So if you've ever been tired all the time or just lethargic throughout the day after your 3rd cup of coffee, if you've ever often been cold, your sex drive decreases, your libido, right? Or even if you have just sustained cravings of carbohydrates and sugar, and it doesn't matter what you do, you still have them. A lot of times, those are great indicators that you just may have a slow metabolism. So tell me in the comments real quick, which one is the one that you most identify with? Which one are you really struggling with in the comments, girls? So now that we know what metabolism is, let's look at the factors that actually contribute to either fast or slow metabolism. One thing we know is age, right? Age is a factor that can attribute to either one, fast or slow metabolism. Number 2 is also going to be your just genetics. You were born a certain way, and your body is going to function the way it was born for the most part. But there are other things that we can really change. We can also look into your weight and your body composition. So how much overall do you weigh? And then how much fat versus lean muscle or fat-free mass do you have? We want to look at your nutrition. What are you consuming? Are you consuming things that are going to slow your metabolism down? We're going to look at your exercise habits. Are you challenging your metabolism to actually want to work faster? And then in general, it's going to be your lifestyle habits. What kind of life do you lead? Do you lead the life that requires a fast metabolism or that requires a slow metabolism? So with these things, we know that there's a lot that we can change. And I'm getting ready to get right into the top 7 things that we can change about increasing your metabolism. All right, first up is eat plenty protein in all of your meals. This is the big thing that people forget, right? We want to look into vegan diets, we want to do this and that, and that's cool, but don't forget the protein. So number 1, it takes energy for your body to burn food. It's called the thermic effect of food, okay? Now, when you burn that specific food, different macronutrients require a different amount of energy. So carbohydrates require a different amount than burning fat, than does burning protein. But protein has the highest thermic effect of food, so that means that it requires the most amount of energy to burn. So the more protein you eat at meals, the more calories you're going to burn just eating or just, digesting that food. But also, when you consume higher amounts of protein, protein is satiating. That means it's going to make you feel fuller, faster, and longer. So not only will you be burning extra calories, but you also won't need to consume extra calories because you're kind of full. The next thing, girls, is going to be to drink more water. I remember hearing this when I was a kid. I'm just like, wow, what? But here's the science behind it. Have you ever jumped into a cold pool or have you ever taken a cold shower, right? You know that when you do it, it's like a shock to your body. Now, that's on the outside. So that's on your skin. Your whole body is reacting to what your skin, which is an organ, feels. Now imagine without the protective layer of your skin itself. Your skin is supposed to feel hot and feel cold. So imagine drinking water and that ice cold water is rushing into your internal organs and your fluids and all that fun stuff. It would literally take you out. So what your body does is it takes energy, it takes time to warm up that cold water or cold whatever that you drank before it sends it out to the body. So that process of heating up that cold water burns calories. So the second thing is drink more ice cold water. All right, the third thing, girls, is going to be interval training. So you may have heard HIIT training. It doesn't matter. Just do some type of periods of work and periods of rest. Here is how. So when you exercise, your body is burning calories during that activity. We knew that, right? Now, what about when you're resting or recovering from that exercise? The fact is that yes, it takes energy for your body to recover and recuperate. So let's say that we went on a 10-minute jog, me and you. We on a 10-minute jog, all right, cool, and we burned 100 calories for 10 minutes. Awesome, all right? Now, it took us 2 minutes to recover, let's just say. So in that recovery of 2 minutes, we burned an additional 25 calories. So we've got a total of 125 calorie burn. All right, not bad. Now, that's just steady state cardio and one recovery bout. But what if we kind of amplify that? What if I broke my cardio bout into intervals where I'm doing a set of 5 minutes and then I rest for 2 minutes, right? So that'll be a 50 calorie burn and a 25 calorie burn there. But I do it again. So that's another 50 calorie burn and another 25 calorie burn because I'm resting and working for a total of 150 calories. So if you're not good on math, just realize that the more rest and work you do, the more calories you're going to burn. So that's when interval training becomes super powerful and super awesome, because when you combine periods of high intensity working and short rest, your body has to go and then relax, and then go and then relax, and then go. And the more you do that, the more calories you're going to burn. So interval training, that's why that is number 3 on my list. Now, one of my favorite is going to be to lift more weights, girlfriend. Lift more weights. Lift heavy weights at that. So did you know that in general, your body requires more energy when it burns or when it has more muscle mass than fat mass? So scientific fact. So for every pound of muscle, on average, your body can burn up to 14 calories per day just for simply having muscle. Whereas for every pound of for every pound of fat, your body only burns about 2 to 3 calories. So 14 versus 3. And again, that could be on your off day, your rest day. So if we can put ourselves in a position to get more muscle, we'll naturally be burning more fat throughout the week on our rest days when we're not even training. But just like we went over kind of that cardio interval and where your body has to have time to recuperate and recovery, and where that time itself costs energy, well, the same thing with weight training. But more important than cardio, that it can take your body up to 48 hours to recover and recuperate from a weight training session. So if today is Wednesday and I worked out on Monday, my body is still burning calories because it's still recovering from that intense workout session. So lift heavy weights. Go lift one. That's one of my most favorite things to do. Now, another thing that you may have heard is my number 5, which is drinking green tea, drinking oolong tea, and drinking coffee. Okay, so green tea and oolong tea have been found to increase your metabolism by up to 4 to 7%, right? Just naturally from the tea itself, from the compounds of the tea. Now, coffee can also boost your metabolism from about 10 to 11%. Now, both of those, all 3 of those, I should say, contain caffeine in different levels. Coffee does contain more caffeine than a cup of tea, right? But in general, caffeine, the reason that caffeine is so important is that what it does is that it helps to break down stored fat that's inside your body. So when it breaks down that stored fat, it creates it in a usable energy form. So it transforms it from off the shelf to inside your engine, inside your body, so that it can be used for energy. Therefore, when you drink more caffeine or consume more caffeine for adequate levels, right, optimal levels for your body is mobilizing more free fatty acids, and then you burn more fat. Now, the next one, I think it's obvious, but a lot of times we forget, is get more sleep. Like, relax, rest, chill, have your own day to rest and recuperate, not just your muscles, but your whole entire body. Now, if you believe in this whole team no sleep, you're hurting your body more than what you're helping your future. So a lot of times you can become lethargic, you can't think, you have brain fog because, again, your body has not taken the time it needs to just recover and to relax. Your body is not a machine. It is an organic, beautiful thing that needs a little time to grow, just like your garden, right? Now, girls, the last thing is I think the most simple, right? is just to live an active lifestyle. So if you're sitting down all day, no, you're not going to burn calories if you could be standing up, right? If you go to the office and you're just not active, you're trying to park right up next to that front door, you're not burning extra calories. Do everything you can to burn extra calories on a day-to-day basis without being that one extra lady that's just kind of always moving, always fidgeting, right? So take the extra opportunity to be active. Park further from the door. Take the stairs. Stand up when you take phone calls. Take a minute to stretch and walk around every hour. Like, these are simple things that we can do. Get your family active. Go outside. So girls, those are simple things that we can do to really boost our metabolism. And all of those things can start today. I know your age and your genetics do play a role, but I personally believe that the things that you have control over overpowers your age and that natural decline and your genetics and that natural selection there. All right, so once again, ladies, you are in full control of your metabolism. There are certain things you can't change, but the things that you can, they have a drastic improvement that they can do. So make some changes. Make these small changes every single day. Pick something that you're going to start out with. Matter of fact, go ahead and type in the comments. Tell me, what is the first one you're going to start out with? Is it going to be get more sleep? Is it going to be eat more protein? Whatever it is, tell me. I want to know, and I want to know if I can help you with that. But don't get comfortable in blaming genetics or your age. Well, I'm too old. I hit my prime. I passed this. No. You have the power to change your life and to design your body. All right, guys, don't forget, give me another thumbs up on this video. Comment, tell me something that you got out of it. But also subscribe, hit that bell icon so that you can be notified anytime I go live or anytime I post another video. Thank you so much for watching my new channel, Life, Health, and Success Made Simple with Coach Cailah. Always design